Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today I am bringing you a long overdue review. This drink was actually re-released a couple of years ago. I was never able to get my hands on it. I had to go all the way to Canada to find it. It is coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today where I go over everyday energy for everyday people. It is primarily energy drink reviews, but I do the occasional caffeinated product and caffeine safety video, and I release videos every Tuesday night and one on the weekends. And in today's video, we're going over Monster Assault. That's right, this drink was actually re-released a couple years ago. The original can was actually a black camo can, and that came out like probably over a decade ago, and a lot of people liked it because it was probably one of the only cola flavors out there, and it was a cherry cola flavor. Then it went away for a little while, probably to repackage it and reformulate it and bring you a regular camo can. And even though it was re-released about 2 years ago, the endorsement actually did a review on it, and he was asking me for help because he wasn't sure much about the drink. He wanted to get some history on it, and he looked to see if I had a review, and I didn't actually have a review on it, so I tried to help him out in the comments. But now the endorsement, if you're listening, here's my review 2 years later. If you want to check out his review, you can check out that right there. And how was it that I got my hands on this? Well, I just came back from vacation, and if you didn't know I was on vacation, that means you haven't signed up for my newsletter yet. So head on over to caffeineman1.com. That is my very own website where you can find out a little bit more about me, but more importantly, save money on energy drinks by using my coupon codes. And I even have a newsletter that you can sign up for that goes over what I went over last week and what will be coming up next week, in addition to anything going on in my life that will affect the channel, such as a week-and-a-half long vacation. And that vacation was all the way to Quebec. I will actually be doing a vacation series for those of you who might be interested. But for now, I ended up in Canada, and I ended up finding this drink. And this drink was actually in several stores. I was a little bit surprised to find it because, like I said, most people have been telling me it was discontinued in the US. Leave me a comment down below if that is incorrect, because sometimes it might just not be in my region. Like I said, even when it was new, it still wasn't in my area. So it could still be in some states, I don't know, but I had to go all the way to Canada to get it for you guys. And I got that review for you right now. Now, I never had a chance to actually try the original Monster Assault. That was actually before I started my channel. And back then, I didn't actually drink that many Monster products. Once I did start my channel and this drink was released, as previously mentioned several times, I couldn't find it. But I will actually tell you what this one tastes like and compare it to what I've heard other videos say the previous one tasted like, because there are actually a lot of reviews on the old one and a couple of reviews on the new one, and some of those videos doing a comparison. Now, this is my very first Monster review after I've made this video right here. In that video, I tell you why Monster is such a horrible company. But no matter my personal feelings on the company, even though I won't buy them and drink them on my own, I do have a channel dedicated to reviewing energy drinks. So I will review the new products when they come out. I will review this product, and even though I may not like the company, I will still give you an honest review on if the flavor is good and try to describe the drinks as best as possible. But this does have 160 milligrams of caffeine, just like the Monster drinks in the US. It does have 200 calories in it. You're looking at 100 milligrams of sodium, 50 grams of carbs, so you're getting a lot of carbs out of here. 49 grams of sugar, so you're getting a lot of sugar out of here too, contributing to that carb number, obviously. And you are getting 210% of your daily value of riboflavin, 170% your daily value of niacin, 220% of your daily value of B6, and 590% your daily value of your B12. Most of the ingredients are the same ingredients that you will find in most of your Monster products. This one actually does use caramel color in order to bring you that soda type look, but overall, most of the ingredients are the same. All that being said, let's go ahead, let's taste it out. And here's the can. Had to be careful with the pour. That seemed very, very fizzy. If they're going the way of soda, that can be very fizzy. Monster known for high carbonation as well, but you are definitely getting that dark soda look to it. And it took a while for that fizzing to stop, but now we are all set to go. Let's give it a little sniff. Oh wow, yeah. That doesn't smell like energy drink at all. That smells like soda. It is interesting to find out what it's going to taste like because like I said, it was reformulated probably about 2 years ago, which would put us back to like either 2020 or 2021 when it was released. And it was back in 2015 that Monster entered a distribution agreement with Coca-Cola. So Coca-Cola distributes Monster, but they also gave all of their energy drink companies that Coke owned, which was a bunch, over to Monster in exchange for all the soft drink companies that Monster owned, which was numerous, over to Coke. And I'm curious if this is going to have any Coke energy vibes. There aren't many colas on the market, and the reason for it is, I don't know, most of the colas either just taste flat or don't really taste like actual soda. And if people want the flavor of soda, then they would probably just drink soda. But some people want a highly caffeinated soda, and besides Jolt, not many companies have done it. Several other companies have tried to come out with colas, but Coke Energy's been discontinued. Rockstar had their Samurai Cola discontinued, and over the decades, several companies have done cola brands. They've been discontinued. Even this, I believe, has been discontinued in the US. Well, let's go ahead, let's taste it out, see how it compares to the rest of the colas. So even though we had a lot of fizz in there, carbonation really isn't that high. It seems more of like a medium carbonation. And when we look at the sweetness wasn't as high as I would expect from a Monster product, but I would say it is medium to high, closing in on high. And for your flavor profile, I am also going to say that it is a medium flavor profile. I don't think it is that strong or solid of a cola flavor. And I'm definitely not getting any cherry out of there. And I'm definitely tasting kind of a flat flavor. So even if it was closing in on high for the carbonation, let's say the carbonation itself was a little bit higher, the flat flavor of it is just not overly appealing. I compare it to the cherry cola because a lot of people said that the original tasted like a cherry cola, and I would have to agree with pretty much all the other reviews that did a comparison between the two drinks. They said that this new Assault tasted kind of flat compared to the previous one, and there really wasn't much cherry compared to the original one. And even though I didn't have the original one, I am getting that flat vibe, and I am getting not much cherry at all. If you didn't tell me that this was supposed to be a cherry cola, I would say that it tasted like a flat cola with something else in there, which might be the cherry, but I am also getting some aftertaste out of there that I am not very fond of. And I don't really think it tastes like Monster. That's one of the things I didn't like about Monster energy drinks, is a lot of them had that Monster flavor to them. This one sort of has an energy drink flavor towards the end. So it's sort of like, hey, we want to give you a cola beverage, but don't forget we're an energy drink. We're gonna give you some energy drink aftertaste. So if you've ever had your standard energy drinks, and not even your standard ones, but your generic Red Bulls, your generic Monsters, the fake ones, that's kind of the aftertaste that you're getting, just a little bit. It's not too solid, it's not too strong in that flavor, but you are getting a hint of that aftertaste. Overall, I am not much of a fan of it. I would like to have a good cola energy drink. A lot of people have been requesting that. They thought that they were gonna get it out of Coke Energy, but a lot of people didn't like the Coke Energy. I thought they did a good job with it based on all the other cola energy drinks that were out there on the market. I thought Coke did a decent job, but did fall short. And I think cola is just going to be difficult for any energy drink to make successfully. So we go ahead and take a look at the Caffeine Man rating chart. Like I said, not a ton of colas up there. I definitely don't think they took anything from the Coke formula. I don't really think that this is near the quality of Coke. Definitely has its own Monster feel to it. And given that it's kind of flat, looking at those other ones up there, I am going to have to say that this is a 7.2-ish, maybe a 7.3, but definitely not something I would end up buying if I did actually purchase Monster products. And there you have it, a drink brought to you all the way from Canada. Smuggled it in my luggage just for you guys. Unfortunately, it wasn't really worth my time or efforts for the actual drink itself. Of course, it was great to bring you guys the information. Normally, I would point you to a video that was related to this video, but there really aren't many cola videos that I can point you to because they've been discontinued. So I'm going to actually let YouTube pick out a video right there. They're going to put something there that is best suited for you. I mean, they're the ones that make the algorithm. them. So hopefully you like that one. But I will put a playlist of all my Monster videos. I think there's over 50 videos in there. I've reviewed a lot of Monster products. Definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night.